Elsewhere tonight, a Siouxland farmer who cut off his own leg last spring to save himself after a bad farm accident is now back to work, surprising just about everyone but himself. KCAU-9's Rebecca Pryor caught up with Pender, Nebraska's Kurt Kaser today to see how he managed that quick recovery.
Tim, Kurt's story was huge last year, even getting global media attention. And how could it not? A man cut his own leg off to save his life. But it's what happened next that's a much less reported story many are underestimating.
Yeah, that's what that is. Grease is a foot pedal.
What some might see as a chore, Kurt Kaser sees as a blessing.
I don't like to sit around.
This hard-working farmer is used to making tracks.
Right here's where the hole was.
Until a nearly fatal mistake stopped him dead in his.
My leg went in and I knew it was not going to be good.
And just like that, in a matter of seconds, one false step into the opening of this auger, and Kurt knew that he had lost his leg, but he was determined not to lose his life.
For some reason I thought of my pocket knife.
As the auger pulled at his leg, Kurt pulled out his knife, cutting through muscle and nerves, freeing himself from the machine.
Headed to the house on my elbows and dragging myself, and I about gave up going because I was getting wore out.
But giving up is something Kurt has never been known to do.
It's quite a ways, a lot further than I thought it was.
He made it 200 feet, army crawling to a phone, and called for help.
When we went down to the hospital to see him, first words out of his mouth was, "Why are you guys not working?" At that point, I knew it wasn't going to take him long.
They told me I wouldn't have a leg for 6 to 8 months.
Proving doctors wrong and the ones that know him right. Kurt was on 2 feet again in half the time they predicted and back to work before anyone could have expected.
Ever since he's got his leg, you can't stop him. One of these days we might steal it from him, but other than that, we ain't going to be able to stop him. And he'll probably be going till the day he dies.
Putting one leg in front of the other, it might take him a little longer, but Kurt has tried to get back to his normal work schedule, even running the auger that almost took his life.
That's all I know how to do. That's all I've ever done.
One of the only things to change, Kurt says he is a bit more careful.
It just makes you go, well, if he can do it, I can do it.
You got to have determination to do it, and you can do it if you want it bad enough. You can do anything.
Now, Kurt is still adjusting to not being able to feel the lower part of his leg, which stops him from driving heavy machinery. But other than that, Kurt tells me not much else has changed and that he couldn't be happier to get back to work. Rebecca Pryor, KCAU 9 News.